Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Getting out to his left. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
The give here on 2nd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Williams will look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams to throw. Here comes the wide receiver screen. And this one does not go far.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Option give here. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Staying grounded with Swift. And they'll load him up after a short carry to the 44. Just 1 yard on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. Now here's Williams. He connects downfield on 4. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Ooh, fired a dart there, but it's not going to be brought in.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They'll run now on second down. Swift gets a first down and more. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that gives them first and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Here we go. Williams set to pass. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, but guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. Backed up just a bit. Here's another second and goal. Here's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And they won't return this, so with the new rules and because it hit in the landing zone first, the touchback will only come out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Can't handle the hot throw there as it winds up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. So no return on that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he's down by contact after picking up the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Now Williams. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw is Williams. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, put a good beat on you and get 2 hands on it the next time.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Rifles it, and it's caught. And he started calling at this. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Commanders will have a 1st. All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. It's caught, Eckler. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Throw left side, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Back now, pressure on its way. He's got it, room to run. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Robinson on the inside give. Works his way to the 35. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 26 on second down. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This one's hauled in on the left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 39. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. To throw, Williams. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their lead off the turnover. Santos now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Check go!
Running left is Robinson. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
70 Lions!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they hit him right after he made that catch. That's going to deny him the first. It's 4th down. So they bring Tressway back out there for another punt. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running behind center with Swift. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 now. Has his man, it's Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Bears looking for a bigger lead before the break. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Open receiver, caught. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Has the connection to Adunze. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 23. Flush down now to his left. He can run it. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Williams to throw. It's caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
72 Wolf. Hey, check that. Street.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
19 Tiger.
Right back to him on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears boat racing them to the halftime locker room. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Go!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running with Eckler again. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. That run good for 4 yards, and it's going to take us to halftime. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bears in front. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. He'll throw it yet again. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
a good pickup. They're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready?
From the 34. And this is thrown to the sideline and well out of play. I think this could draw the grounding call here. And yep, that flag is out. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
Set. Ready?
Daniels back to throw. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Throwing for it on 4th. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The give here on 2nd. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Go!
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now here's Williams. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Check go!
Williams will look to throw. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing now off play action. To the right side, complete. Big gain here. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here we go, here we
Here's
go!
1st and 10 from the 34.
Go!
They're running the option, short side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Williams set to pass. Escapes out to the left. Uh-oh, trying forcing it over the middle. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
It's an option right that begins this drive. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Jones once more. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
On first down, they'll run. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Handoff now to the receiver. On the move into the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
The Eagles. Go.
Staying with Eckler. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
From the 41. He'll get the massive hit. The ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He's got it near the 10. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down from the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football, even from the best at every level. Nothing more to do but shake it off and move forward, because the next throw might be right back your way.
They go play action here. And they pick him off again. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on first down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
He's got him. That's Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment.
Let's go now.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 7. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down.
Set, go.
To throw, Daniels. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Let's go.
Now Daniels to throw. He connects downfield on four. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. They come through with a massive gain there on fourth down, 24 yards, and it's a first down. They bring McLaurin in motion right.
Go.
Here's Daniels. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders continuing to fight it leaks. The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a two-point try coming up.
Go.
Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. He's on the move. And he'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit. You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Herbert. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Runs to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. On the ground with Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Staying grounded with Swift. Dukes out a one-stop. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Running for the marker on second. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
Herbert straight ahead. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled for no gain. Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down.
You know, it's not often that you see a toss play end in a stalemate. Normally, well, you win the race to the edge and gain some good yardage, or it's snipped out and someone's waiting to drop him behind the line, but not that time.
A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
That just stings. You got to be automatic from that distance. That is going to be a tough one for that sideline to absorb.
They send the tight end in motion. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he's calling his own number again.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So the Bears take this one on the road. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well